Hi everyone, welcome to your brand new video. Now, this past week I've been absolutely fucking raging at our Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Now, last week was the 1st of April, April Fool's Day, and he announced the conversion therapy bill, which they've been promising to do for 4 years since Theresa May was Prime Minister. And it only covers LGB, lesbian, gay and bi. It does not cover trans people, and it's not just trans adults, it's trans kids, which is absolutely shocking. Now, I'm not too sure what I can get away with saying on YouTube, but can I just say that I think Boris Johnson is an absolute cunt. Because the day before, on Trans Day of Visibility, one of his MPs came out as trans, and they're saying that and Boris Johnson's saying that we have a right to live our life how we want to be. Clearly, that is the case, apart from if you're trans. Now, I've actually had conversion therapy from my dad and my oldest brother, and in November 2019, I had it by some Christians from the local church. And later that night, I did end up taking an overdose because I was so fuming. Because I've known since I was 6, I was 6, 7, I should have been born female. And I'm still waiting for my first appointment. And next week, I'll be waiting 45 months, which waiting times has gone up. All I keep hearing from my gender clinic is, we're working with NHS England to bring down waiting times. And it's complete and utter bullshit, because if I go to another gender clinic, I'll go right to the very, very bottom of their list. Which I know the Good Law Project are currently taking legal action against the NHS, because the long wait is completely unacceptable. I've known people who took their own lives because of the long waits. And I'm just absolutely fucking raging, because let's not forget that when Maggie Thatcher was Prime Minister back in the 80s, she brought in Section 28, which banned all LGBT teachings in schools and youth centres, which I have it running in my blood because I was born in 87. And when I was a kid, I didn't know what it was called, because there was no information out whatsoever. And I thought there was only one. It's caused me severe mental health issues, because I did not know who I could turn to or what I could do. And when I was a kid, particularly when I was going through puberty, that was pretty heartening, because going through puberty when you're trans is so fucking hard. Which I know tomorrow outside 10 Downing Street there's going to be a protest about this, which it seems like you could be whoever you want to be, apart from if you're trans. And before Boris Johnson, people start congratulating Boris Johnson on banning conversion therapy for LGBT people, let's not forget that he even called gay people tank top wearing bum boys. And I'm just absolutely fucking fuming and raging about this. And I managed to get through to Mono and Trans Plus yesterday, which it took me a couple of attempts to get through, because when I tried to call them, I could not get through at all. And I finally managed to speak to them yesterday, and this whole conversion therapy, which is not any conversion therapy because it ignores trans people, and basically it gives religious nut jobs freedom to like pray away the demons inside, because they claim that they were undoing God's work. And with all the anti-trans comments on Facebook, it has made me want to close down my Facebook, because they keep on going on about bone strength and muscles, which I'm 25 and a half months in on hormones. I lost my muscle strength. My body shape is completely changed. If I stand up, that right there is my hip. My hips have got wider. My thighs have got wider. And now I've got these, which, and I am weak as anything. And, what I've had for say from my family is that, you're not really a girl, you're a man. And I just came out. And a couple of years of that, I've had my own family, particularly my eldest brother, saying, you've been waiting for so long, you've not yet been seen. Why don't you stop this transgender madness? Which, if I was a trans guy, they would accept me, because I think it's totally different. Which, they actually asked me what's it like being trans, and I explained to them that it's basically every single day I wake up, I'm in a prison, because what you see on the outside doesn't match who I am. And my family tried telling me, my family told me to shut up, that's not what it's like. How can I know what it's like being trans if they're not trans yourself? And there is petitions which I have signed, and I have shared a link on my Instagram. And I've been struggling to sleep because of all this, and it's like we're all being punished for being trans, which it doesn't just cover trans kids. It covers everyone who's trans, whether you're an adult or a kid. And the idea that kids could be tortured for being trans is absolutely shocking, which those of us in the trans community living in the UK, we've given the UK the name of Turf Island. And I could see so many more trans people in the UK actually leaving, which I do want to do myself, because being trans in the UK is virtually impossible. I mean, the assaults from my members of my family, the misogyny I got from my family and other people in town, as funny as all guys, is shocking. So, and I know that next month there's the local elections going on. Tories can fuck off and burn in hell for all I care. I just fucking hate them. I mean, I'm not against religion if you don't use it to preach it. If you don't like something, this is the religion you've got to follow. You got to do this, and you got to stay how God made you. Well, if there ever really was a God, I would have been born female rather than him. And I just thoroughly fucked off, because now I struggle even more to sleep than normal. I'm just fucked off for this country. And honestly, to Boris Johnson, fuck you, you useless cunt. I'll see you very soon, everyone. Sorry, I've been absolutely raging, but I just cannot take this anymore. See you soon, everyone. Bye.